I'm in this rental property because my house flooded and all the floors are torn up, and I have to live in this rental property for a long time. And the rental property, I keep calling it, it's a giant mansion. It is humongous, and it's actually a first world problem, but it's actually very frustrating living in this giant place. You can't hear, you're yelling things all the time. And plus the house is like 9 or 10 years old, so it needs a little TLC. There's some things that are falling apart, little tiny things like, you know how you have that filtered water?
Sure.
Like we have that in my house. You just turn it on, you just drink out of it, you just get a glass.
Right.
It has that, but it doesn't work. So every time we turn on it, we're drinking bottled water instead of it's just frustrating every time we go to turn on.
That really is a first world problem.
Oh, I know. Everything I'm about to tell you is a first world problem.
Okay.
So
I enjoy these, though.
And then, like we're walking, my kids are playing by the pool, and they walk by the pool, and a brick that is part of the pool falls into the pool. Like they're little tiny, and you look, a door, you close the door, and then something falls off. It looks like it was super glued on, or it was Elmer glue. Little tight. So again, keep in mind, these don't bother me until last night when we get up early, very, very early, and I had a busy day, and I worked out, and you start to get tired and more emotional as a person who gets up early.
Yes.
You both agree with me.
I just was
100%.
talking to Shannon in the back. When you're tired, everybody is your enemy who stops you from going to sleep right now.
So it's now 9-something last night, and my wife and I decided to get a little intimate in the bedroom. And yeah. I think it's the first time, like, full-on intimacy in the bedroom, in this bed.
Since you've been married.
And so we're going, and I swear to God, it was like a scene out of a bad sex comedy where the bed is squeaking, and then I'm like, okay, hold on. I go, stop, wait. And then I try something else. And then it's a metal headboard. It's like, bam, 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 up against the wall.
The heck are you guys doing?
And I'm like, I think you can't figure out what I'm doing?
I think we know.
And I'm like, this is crazy. And at one point, I've got my hands around the metal headboard, and I'm pulling it towards the bed so it doesn't stop banging the door. And I go, forget it. And Blake goes, just go for it. Who cares?
Forget it?
I go, the neighbors are going to come in. The kids are going to watch. I go, there's all this noise. I go, normally you just, you take these things for granted. I have a normal bed at my house where you can do things and you don't hear anything.
Hold on.
And the whole bed is squeaking and moving. Keep in mind, I'm not doing anything dramatic. I'm doing something very normal, very mellow.
I don't think in the history of the universe, during that course of action, no matter how bad things are, if you were taking, rocket fire, would a guy ever say, forget it?
Oh, I said forget it. Because I just told you.
Hell?
I told you. It was so loud. The bed was making so much noise. It was so loud that I said, forget it. And I got up and I went to my phone and I texted the real estate lady that I'm dealing with for this whole thing. Right? In fact, I should Snapchat it. Or I'm not Snapchat it. I should screenshot it and put it on my Instagram.
You say I was in the middle of making love and I just can't stand it anymore. The bed's too loud.
I said, this is at 9:39. I said, so I don't want to be that high maintenance, but let's say I'm getting intimate with my wife. The headboard bangs up against the wall. The bed squeaks like a sex comedy. I said, I think the neighbors were going to come in. Anyway, is there any way to get a bed and a headboard not from the set of Three's Company? And then she says,
what a great, I would save that forever, wouldn't you? If I was a real estate person, I would be, first of all, mortified. Then I would be laughing my ass off. Then I would have a bed there that day.
I would screenshot that and send that to all my friends and be like, is this guy serious right now?
Right. Again,
kidding me?
Telling you, Kyle, and telling you, Rich, this. No, I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm in a new house. I'm very tired. So when I woke up this morning, it's the first thing I thought of. And I was kind of like, oh, man, I can't believe I sent that text. And then her response to me was, LOL, funny, but what are you asking me for? And she says, I can have the guys move the bed away from the wall. That may alleviate the problem.
No, well, it's still squeaking.
I'm just like, okay, I guess. So clearly I'm a rookie at making love crazily.